So we'll get our asses back to London.
Any clues you're missing, I wonder?
I shouldn't be. Nope. I think I got everything. Just go back to London. I think I got everything. Is there anything that you saw down here?
Mm-mm.
Nope, don't want to do that. Come along, Hastings. We have a taxi to catch.
But if we don't worry, we'll be able to call a taxi and then
Right,
just
back to
go in
London.
there.
There is nothing more for us to do here.
I bet this dude had the meter running.
The entire time.
I mean, we did see Poirot, in an episode that we just watched. He was like, just keep the meter running, and he was in there for like 20 or 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a bad idea.
Oh, wait, but then he came out, and Jap was there instead.
There are chances of finding out something.
Or
Yep.
something. I don't know.
Well, that's what happened.
Poirot, I have a bad
You
feeling.
always have a bad feeling. Welcome back to Salsa to Submarine. Except for when you don't have a bad feeling, Hastings, and you're like, oh no, everything's going to be fine, and then it's all shit, and you're like,
Mr.
no,
Poirot,
I
not
was
so good at
wrong.
these little criminal matters
Mhm.
as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's
Huh.
a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC.
Well, this is fun.
Good hunting.
Good hunting.
Huh.
You hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a
Well,
challenge.
of course he is.
Yeah.
Strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
Oh, but it is the 30th.
Of course it is.
No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Oh, I guess we would have...
Would have what?
I guess he would have asked. Poirot, he would have
Yeah.
asked. Damn it. Missed.
I
Missed.
fired. Then I missed.
Miss Hastings tore the envelope.
Yep, we're gonna need that.
Yep.
Alright, got it. Good. Okay. Scotland Yard, compare the letters. Understood. Oh wait, no, we need to look at this. There's a fan. We're gonna turn the fan on.
Of course.
Daily Flicker.
Daily Flicker, July 30, 1935. ABC affair, no progress.
No progress.
The alphabet
Well, that's
murderer is
unfortunate.
still on the run. Ever since the police
Yeah, that,
found
you know,
the
famous
connection
detective, he
between
really
Ken and
sucks.
the affairs,
Right.
inquiry has
God.
Ugh.
Can't even solve a
In
stupid
this
case.
issue,
Right.
We are publishing provocative letters sent by the killer to Hercule Poirot.
You know, except for all of those hundreds of others of cases that I have, successfully
Yeah.
solved.
July the 26th, 1935. The Bexhill Horror. Young maid strangled on the beach. Killer struck at midnight.
Well, alright then.
Gotta get that fan.
Heck yes.
Ah, some cool air.
Oh.
No ego points.
No ego point. I
That's
already
fun.
got it.
It is not a good
What do you
time.
mean it's not a good time?
It's always a good time.
Alright, fine. I'll frickin' call Jap.
We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
Yeah,
Yes, you
'cause-
do that.
Check the train times. Call me back.
Alright,
Yeah.
Next we actually look at the stupid thing.
is not a
What do you
good
mean it...
Harumph.
Compare the new letter with the others. What do you want me to do? Pop it on my desk? Apparently not.
Just look at it.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at everything.
Yep.
White horse.
Mm-hmm.
And... And there's nothing on the back.
Yep.
Alright, I've looked at them all.
It is not a good time.
Alright, fine. I'll go find Hastings or something.
What'd you do last
There
time?
he is. Oh, right. I need to look in the suitcase.
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Okay. Point out that order is essential.
Hastings, order
Yep.
and method are always
Order is
necessary,
always
regardless
essential.
of the circumstances.
Okay, okay. I'll let you pack them.
Damn right you will.
All the same, it really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess.
Terrible.
Bath towel.
Terrible. Terrible. Oh god. It's all bad. Success! I just had to stare at it long enough and it folded itself.
Poirot,
Hell
you
yeah.
were right.
Of course he was right.
I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
Oh.
So you're just
Why
acknowledging.
has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
No.
Very good question.
Okay,
Hastings.
now do we get to examine
We should
things?
also compare
Right.
the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
You know, White Horse versus White House.
Well, there's a white horse.
Yeah.
Compare. Yes, thank you, game, for
Ugh.
telling me the exact same thing that had already been established as what I was doing. Did I already groom myself?
I think so.
Okay, there we go.
Now you can do
Right,
this.
Let us compare this new letter with the second one.
All right, got it.
Let us examine this more closely.
All right, so we got the eye.
Yep.
Certain characters in the...
Yep, we know. Yeah, no. Okay.
Yes, this...
Yes, the eye is weird. We all know that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let us compare.
Yes, we will compare now.
Yes.
Okay.
The eye cat.
Uh-huh.
I have to find some other...
Oh my god. Poirot, we know it's the same fucking letters.
How about the W?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll get to the W's.
Right. Let us...
Just in such a rush.
I mean, we know what we're looking for is the
Yeah.
thing, and it's really obvious. He doesn't need to say every time we get it right.
It does...
And we've already done all of those same characters with the last set of letters.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why we have to waste time with him going, oh yeah, it's exactly the same as the last one. We could just be like, he could just say it all at once, or just say like, yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's from the same typewriter.
Well, they need mini games though in a point-and-click mystery
But
game.
they don't need to needlessly draw it out.
Yeah, I see your point, but you know.
I'll at least, give them credit for allowing us to skip some of the dialogue.
Yeah.
All right. Jabba decided to reveal details of the press. Why did the murderer warn us so late? Not White Horse Whiskey, although that is an interesting coincidence.
Yeah.
The letter C was sent on the right date.
Yeah.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake.
But wait, what about the first envelope then? Did that one make it?
All the same,
Yeah.
the post office took their time correcting the error.
Yeah,
Come on, Poirot.
damn
Your
that
address
post
is not quite
office.
as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
Those civil servants.
Yeah, well, they're not quite like the American Post Office.
Poirot, the telephone.
No, remember in Top Gear they race the Royal Post Service,
Yeah.
Her Majesty's Post Service, and they lose.
I have some
pretty
news
good.
from Churchton.
I vaguely
Bad
remember
news,
that.
I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Wait, is it already evening?
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar.
I thought it was 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Famous throat specialist,
And he
one of
said-
the best in London.
The next train leaves at 11:45.
Which I would assume was a.m.
Collected antiques.
Yeah.
Unless they decided not to,
Yes, let's
make
wait on the
a
train.
separate scene. I mean, that is a ways away.
Yeah. That's pretty far.
Yeah. But, like, then the murderer struck on the 29th. Because they said during his evening walk. Unless he was walking at, frickin' midnight.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know. Ugh.
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved it.
Yeah, this is on you, Poirot.
Bummer.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
Yeah.
What if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
I reckon
My
so.
friends, I will come soon.
I need to stare at the scenery and shit.
Yeah, indeed.
I remember
Examine
this.
the body.
Alright.
This place is very calming.
But this place, it's so calming. There's a foxhole over here. Sorry, rabbit hole.
God, know your
Know the
rodent-
difference between the holes?
Yeah, Jesus.
It is hard to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
I bet he did. Alright, then we want to look over here.
And look at this
Body is just
bush.
in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Araya. God.
It's so bad.
Jab has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Why waxed?
I don't know.
Alright, so we got a signet ring.
A signet ring.
Yep.
Very probably with the
Ring,
Clark family's
ring.
coat of arms.
A ring.
Ring,
A ring, ring, it's a telephone.
Ugh.
Some keys. Sorry, it's a key wallet.
It is pointless.
It is pointless.
Wow.
Oh, man. Dude was loaded.
Had quite a bit.
I'm pretty sure.
Nothing appears to be missing from
Yeah,
this
okay,
evidence.
that's what I was trying to get at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's broken.
A Oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, that's it.
Alright.
So I guess we'll examine the body next time.
On Cells in a Submarine.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll,
Leave awkward hanging silences.
yep, for you guys to fill in and just wait for us to
Get our
talk.
act together. Next time.
On Cells in a Submarine. Bye, everybody.
Bye.